We're transforming this missile patrol boat into the ultimate adventure boat to take to Alaska. In the last video, you watched Riley remove 40 years of broken equipment, damaged motors, and corroded wire.
Whoa!
And up until now, everything you've seen on this boat has been surface level. Layers of navy paint, patches, corrosion, but underneath all of that is the real story. And today we finally get to uncover it. We're bringing this boat to the Sandblaster to strip it all the way down to bare aluminum. This is the step that tells us what needs to be cut out, what can be saved, and how big this build is actually going to be. And Riley decides he doesn't want to just watch this part, so he's suiting up and helping blast.
Looks like fun. I want to try it.
It's a blast, man.
This is like the blank slate that we get to make all our dreams happen on.
I can't believe we're doing this today. Like, we're making so much progress on this project right now, and I know it's just the beginning and things are gonna get a lot slower, but it is so cool to just be diving into it and already be at the point where we're ready to go sandblast this thing. All right, and we're off to sandblast. I literally called this guy like 3 days ago to see if they had any room in their schedule. And it was basically like, yeah, get it here as fast as you can. They're able to round up 5 guys that want to work some overtime for the holidays. And they're gonna put 5 guys and 5 sandblasters on this thing and see how fast they can get it done. This is awesome. And now is where we get to find out if it fits. Okay, we took the jack off the trailer and now, woo! It fit by this much. This is like the day the project transitions from destruction to construction.
The first guy got straight to work. He's using a machine called the Sandblaster, which sprays a combination of high-powered air and sand that removes just about anything in its way. In our case, that's the paint.
I've never seen this before. I've heard about it. I've tried to do it once with like a little at-home one without much luck. This is the way, those giant machines. Huge shout out to Full Circle Powder Coating for not only making this happen and fitting me into their schedule, but also letting me hang out here and film all day and get to show you guys the process of sandblasting.
These sandblasting machines have a high volume of compressed air coming into them through these hoses here. This chamber gets pressurized while they're using it. This entire drum gets filled with sand, and they load it through this hopper in the top. And this screen here keeps the random debris and stuff from getting in there that's gonna clog the gun. And there's a ball right here. Do you see this ball? When they turn the air on, the big inrush of air forces that ball up into that hole and it seals it. So the sand that's inside here is pressurized. The air is split. It's split into the gun and into the chamber. So the pressurized air in the chamber is pushing the sand out into the gun.
They're being pretty careful on how long they'll spray a certain spot because it will start to take away the aluminum as well. It can also build up a lot of heat and cause the metal to warp. I couldn't believe how much sand they were going through. Every few minutes they would have to stop and shovel the sand off the floor and back into the blasting machines.
I don't know how much that thing holds, a couple 100 pounds of sand. And then this entire room here is under negative pressure. So there's a huge fan back there sucking the air out of this room to capture all the dust. What happens to the sand that's used up? Like, you guys keep adding sand. Do you ever take sand away?
Yeah, so it breaks down enough.
Oh, wow. Okay, this is the dust collector. 12,000 CFM?
Yeah. That's like the dust. It's like.
So is there like an auger in here and it shoots it out this?
Yeah, there's an auger at the very bottom and there's an auger up top. Like, there's like no grip to it whatsoever.
This is just like, oh, it's like baby powder.
Yeah.
And so you never have to take the sand out. You just constantly add new sand, and the sand that gets so small it's not useful anymore ends up in here.
Yeah, and then we have a dump trailer that we back up to the auger and it goes up straight into our dump trailer, and then we go dump it out.
And then it goes to City Beach? Looks like fun. I want to try it.
I thought I was going to be dropping the boat off to come back 3 days later, so I was really surprised when they offered to let me help.
there are rules for blasting. Okay?
So when you turn it on, always make sure you have hold of the hose.
Okay. So just point and shoot. Yeah. Just point the gun and see what happens. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go blasting. Okay, I have no idea if this audio is gonna turn out. Test. I think the audio is working. Ready? I'm ready. This is pretty awesome. This is so satisfying. Just watching that paint blast away. I'm trying to figure out what the best technique is. I see some of them go a little bit sideways. I feel like I like straight on with a little back and forth. I see some of the guys like kind of do little circles like this. There's fresh air being pumped into this helmet from outside. And there's just like this nice cool breeze and fresh air. It's really nice in here actually.
But it was also so satisfying. I felt like a superhero who was melting paint off at warp speed.
And there's something kind of addicting to doing this. Like as I do it more, I'm getting into it and I just like kind of in the zone as I just kind of blast away. I've now done like 1 square foot and my arm is already tired. These guys must be ripped. This is so much work. This is insane. These guys are working so hard.
Halfway done with this side already. We've been blasting now for an hour and a half. Is it going faster or slower than you expected? It's a lot faster. Blasting spot. I thought this. Yeah, I thought this was awesome. Yeah.
It was going really well, and they were actually making faster progress than I expected. So I made the decision to have them blast the inside of the boat as well, because I think it'll make this entire build project so much easier to start with a clean blank slate. The helmets they were wearing looked like something out of a video game, out of a space alien movie, but they're really important. They protect their faces from the blasting sand and they route fresh air inside so that they can breathe. It's pretty cool that they can even control the temperature of the air being pumped inside. Cool air in the summer and warm air in the winter. Normally, there would only be 2 machines running in this bay, but our project was so big they decided to move all of their machines in so that 5 guys could blast at the same time. It was chaos. We started blasting just after lunch, and before I knew it, the day was over.
Wow. So I didn't expect this, but a second shift just showed up and those guys are gonna keep working for the next few hours. So I'm headed home. I'm not gonna be back until tomorrow morning and I can't wait to see what it looks like. Good morning. Bright and early, I'm headed down to the powder coaters. Dark and early here in Idaho. I've got a full cup of our Ambition Strikes Full Send coffee. It's our new nautical themed coffee. Remember, every dollar you spend on our website right now earns you 1 chance to win. And if you subscribe to the coffee subscription, you get 100 bonus entries. So there's been 5 guys working an extra 2 hours last night. So 10 more hours of sandblasting have been done on this thing since the last time I saw it. They were gonna work all weekend, but today's Friday. Like, they gotta jump on it. I'm like, part of me wonders if it's getting close to being done by now. I don't think I've ever worked with a company that was so eager to get the job done early.
Okay, cool. I wanted to just take a look before it got so crazy dusty you can't see anything. So nice, awesome, thank you. All right, let's check it out. All right, holy smokes. This whole side's done. Most of the cab is done. Dude, you guys rocked it last night.
Oh yeah, we did.
This is awesome.
I do wrong like I'm in a war zone.
Yeah.
Fun, it's,
Dude, I watched you yesterday. You were having fun. You were running around.
it's a blast, man.
Oh yeah, this all came pretty clean too, huh?
Yeah, a lot of
Nice.
it came off pretty easily.
Sweet. I didn't even notice at first they'd done the bottom too. Oh, that's awesome. They found the secret recipe on this boat has been this 3060 grit sand with the silica-free, I think it's aluminum oxide, and they're using about half new sand and half reused old sand. The new sand is a lot coarser than the old sand, but if they use all new sand, one, it costs a lot of money. It's a lot better to recycle the sand. And two, it just seemed too abrasive and it was leaving a rougher finish. But if they use sort of half new and half recycled, it's been getting us actually a pretty smooth finish. It's probably not that far from being paint ready, so.
All right, so it is now 11 o'clock, so I've been going for 4 hours today. I honestly thought they were gonna be done by now, so I'm not really sure what to expect when we go in there, but I can hear that there's a bunch of sandblasters going, so let's check it out.
So they're telling me now that the red orange paint in some areas came off easily, and in other areas they're having a really hard time getting it off, and it's become just super slow going. A little nervous now. Like, we kind of set a budget in time for how long this is going to take. We're right at what I was hoping to spend on getting this thing sandblasted, but it is starting to look like we're going to end up over budget. I want to be in there and be involved in this project. But every time I try to be involved, like I offered to help earlier, I said, oh, can I shovel and scoop the sand for you guys? Well, I end up being in the way and I'm just slowing them down. It's a frustrating position for me because I'm used to being so actively involved, and in this situation, oh, that's better. In this situation, I really just need to like take a step back and let them do their job. So I want to go back there and check on the progress and check on a few things, but it's so disorienting when it's that dusty and there's people pointing literally sandblasting guns in every direction, so.
Today's video is sponsored by HelloFresh. Every new year I tell myself the same thing. I want to spend more time doing the things that I actually care about. Things like spending time with my family and my kids, building cool projects, and honestly, not spending time at the grocery store. HelloFresh makes it extremely easy for me to cook at home without the planning, shopping, and wasting time. Everything shows up to my door, already portioned, and most meals are ready in 30 minutes or less, which is honestly faster than waiting for takeout. What I love is the flexibility. I hate mayonnaise. Courtney can't eat dairy right now, and Oliver loves pasta. And with over 100 menu options and 15 plus high protein options, it's easy to find something that works for all of us. And if we're traveling or busy, I can easily skip or pause at any time, no pressure. So let's make 2026 the year of doing the things we actually want to do while still prioritizing a delicious meal at home. And right now, HelloFresh is offering our viewers a free Zwillings 4-star chef's knife on your third box, plus 10 free meals, and your first box ships free. Just make sure to use this code at checkout.
What's your favorite part?
The cleansing.
HelloFresh, it's so good, even your toddler will like vegetables.
This is the biggest project they've ever blasted. And I think by this point, some of the initial excitement had worn off. It set in for all of us just how big of a project this really is. This entire boat is aluminum, which means this entire thing needs to be sandblasted. Every nook, every cranny, and every cubby had to be meticulously blasted. A total of 9 guys working 3 to 5 at a time went through thousands of pounds of sand, and it started to feel like we were never going to get it done. But a few more hours passed, and the next thing I knew, we were done.
You guys done? Done blasting?
Yep, it's done.
Done blasting. Oh! The dust has settled, the blasting's over. Now we have to get all the sand out. The sand's expensive. Vacuums, shovels, brooms, air blowers. When I arrived at 7 this morning, I thought we had about 2.5 hours left on this thing. And it just goes to show you the 80-20 rule. The 20% of the task can take 80% of the time, and that's true in this project. It took so much time to get in all the little nooks and all the little crannies. I've been up there for about the last hour helping clean this thing, and I'm so pumped with how it looks. Like, these guys have done an awesome job of making sure that every little detail is blasted, and everyone here is pumped to be here. Everyone here is happy, everyone here is stoked. It's an awesome work environment, and also an incredibly dusty work environment. Oh, coming out of the shop. Oh my gosh, you guys, look at this boat.
Attaboy, baby, he says. Everyone's stoked right now. This is such a cool project. Thank you guys for watching and making this project possible. Like, without your views and your support and your likes and your comments, we could never do stuff like this. So I can't believe that this is what I get to do today for my job. Dude. Thank you for your hard work, man. Yeah, man. You think my F-150 will tow it back to the shop?
Oh yeah, easy.
I think you'll manage. The best time to try something for the first time is at night in the rain, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. Absolutely incredible. I cannot believe that we're less than 1 week into this project and it's already sandblasted. I brought a little gift for everyone. I brought some beanies. No, actually, Kelly, I really appreciate you arranging all of this and making it happen. Thank you. Thank you very much for the help, man. You worked really hard, dude. Thank you. What are you guys laughing about? Not my baby truck? Do you promise you're not making fun of my baby truck? She'll get us home.
Hello.
Hey, I just filmed your name on the screen on the truck, and I realized it's still your maiden name.
That's really funny.
But I'm recording you. So you're being recorded right now.
Are we even married?
Are we even married?
Oliver wants to talk to you.
Hi, Oliver.
Make it weird.
Hey, what I did tow the boat with a truck, Daddy?
Why am I towing the boat with my little truck?
Yeah.
That's a really good question, Oliver. I'm wondering the same thing right now. I should use the big truck. You're right, Oliver. Dude, this F-150 tows this thing just fine. This truck is crazy. She's a beast. Also, the boat is as light as it will ever be right now. Okay, we just pulled up to the shop. It's time to see if I can put it in by myself. I've never tried to put this thing in the shop all by myself before. I don't know why I don't tow this boat with this truck every time. This is awesome. And we're home. It looks so different. I honestly don't think I've ever felt this dirty in my life. I can see myself in the preview of the camera, and I feel like I look like I'm 100 years old. I'm going to bed. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm gonna take a shower. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. That was a whirlwind. I cannot believe that we got this whole thing sandblasted in 2 days, and I am exhausted. I can't imagine how tired those guys are that do that literally every day, because I wasn't even really blasting. You know, I did a little bit and I was doing a lot of running around and shoveling sand and stuff, but man, those guys work hard. Now we have a humongous mess on our hands. Oh yeah, there's a lot of sand in there. Oh my goodness. It is everywhere. I think the thing I'm the most nervous about is how much sand is gonna be down inside the hull of the boat. We've got our work cut out for us. Luckily, I've got some help today. So, introduce you guys to my friend Seth. If you've been around this channel for a while, you've seen Seth before. Seth is from the Martin Johnson Off-Grid Living channel. He's helped us out before when we've done some firewood. And what other video were you on?
The big splitter, the big log splitter.
The big giant firewood processors. Yeah. And we're gonna tackle this thing and we're gonna try to get all of this sand out of here.
Ready.
I think right now I'm just trying to figure out how we're gonna contain this mess and not just end up with sand everywhere, but it might just be inevitable. We're just gonna have to get started. I think we should start on the inside and we'll just sweep and scoop into totes and haul it out. And then at some point when we can't sweep anymore, then we'll start using the vacuum. I think I'll toss the shop back up to you too. You know what I just noticed that I think is hilarious? Somehow,
Wasp nest?
a wasp nest survived all of that.
Oh, not just that one. This one. And look at this. There's still sand in it. There's sand in the wasp nest.
How did that survive? And there's another one right here. That's so funny.
And down there.
So-
Everywhere.
I had left these hoses in because I was hoping they would help keep sand from getting down into the bottom of the hole, like if I kept it sealed. And I see now they're really annoying. So let's take those hoses out.
Okay.
So the plan is that we're gonna be trying to scoop all this sand into totes so I can load it in the back of the truck and take it back over to the sandblaster so they can reuse it again. I have a plan to try and help control the dust so we don't get dust on every single surface in the shop. I took the air filter out of the HVAC system at our house. I'm gonna tape it over this box fan and hopefully this will help catch all this fine dust. The fan idea definitely works, look. Look at all that dirt we're not breathing. That's pretty awesome.
They found probably the biggest problem. There's little edges right in here.
Yep.
There's no way to get in there.
There's no way to get there?
No.
I was warned by Mike, Florida boatman that we bought this from, that sandblasting was gonna get sand in absolutely everything. And he was right. He also said, but it's the only way to do it right and it's the only way to actually get it clean. So kind of in a catch-22 there. And I just noticed when I was hopping up there that this engine bracket right here is full of sand. These covers were off when this got sandblasted. So any sand out here fell down into there and inside this motor bracket. So now our job is gonna be to try to figure out how to get that out. And we might end up having to drill a hole and then weld a plug back into that hole later. I think the lesson I might have learned is that I could have spent a little more time trying to tape off and mask off holes and stuff where I didn't want the sand to go. But also at the same time, I think it's just kind of inevitable that it's gonna go everywhere because taping off everything would be impossible. I might already have some kind of plug. Is it metric? Oh, I was about to say, it'd be the first metric hardware that's been on this whole boat. I don't know what this is, but whatever's behind it is just spinning.
This might be an anode for the engine mount because the engine mount is a separate unit that's bolted on and it's got like sealant or adhesive all the way around it. So it wouldn't necessarily be well grounded to the boat. Vice grips, hopefully that'll keep that from spinning. Yep. Dang it. Yeah, that's what this is. It's a sacrificial anode. So this is the transom sacrificial anode, and then these are the boat holes sacrificial anode. And you can see that these are substantially worn. These would have been like these big blocks, not all rounded off and worn like this. So we're definitely going to be putting new anodes on this boat. And it's cool that now I know that the transom gets its own anode. However, I thought that was going to be a plug that was going to let us get all the sand out of here. It is not. It's just a little tiny hole. This is exactly why I spent so much time getting all of the stuff out of the inside of the hole on this thing and washing it, is that now I'm fighting leaves and nuts. So hopefully that means that when we do the hole, things will be easier than they would have been had I not cleaned everything. I'm gonna try like vibrating it by tapping on it. Oh, I wonder if I could like use the Sawzall. Well, we'll start by tapping and see what that does. All right, I think at this point it's gonna be better to just vacuum the rest of this out. But we got a lot of sand out of there. All that sand just stuck down there in the motor mount. Okay, something I'm pretty nervous about is how much sand ended up down in the bottom of the hole. We're about to find out. Hey, this like works now though. It didn't work before. Oh, there's water in there? I thought I drained all the water out when I washed it. What are we gonna do? We're gonna raise the front of this boat up as high as we can with the jacks, and hopefully that water will drain out before we start getting more sand mixed into that water and make the mess even worse. What's the most sketchy way we can do this? Well, the most sketchy thing would be to steal our wheel chocks, kind of keeping the boat from moving while we jack it up. As long as the boss doesn't see. No water's coming out yet, huh? Well, the front wheels of the trailer are off the ground now, so the keel definitely looks downhill to me. I've been working on my boat terms, can you tell? The keel. I think that's what this is called. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely downhill. Yeah, no question. So, it should be draining. Why isn't there water here? I don't know if you guys can see, but I found the problem.
There is a mountain of sand back there right in front of the valve that I removed, right where it goes to the next chamber, at the next bulkhead. So we need to get that sand out of there. So, oh, that would be why. I duct taped these holes so that sand wouldn't go down, but you know, you might be able to just vacuum that out from right here. Did it work?
Baked.
Oh, it's like packed?
Yep.
They warned me that if it got wet, it would turn into cement.
Yep. I mean, it's sucking it.
Well, then go.
Go?
Yeah.
Feel it?
Yeah.
Feel it.
Oh, it's very heavy. Yeah. All right, then I say undo the hose and then try to like shake the hose out. We've actually proven that this shop vac is indestructible.
Okay.
Yeah, we've tried. Whoa, did you feel that? Yeah. Static electricity?
Yeah.
It got you too?
I've been getting shot all day.
Really?
Yeah. Coming out?
It's like, you know that sand that kids play with?
Yeah.
Like the magnetic sand?
Yeah.
I suppose adults can play with it too. Dang. All right, so Courtney just pulled up. She has not seen the boat yet since they blasted it, so this is gonna be the first time in Courtney's first reaction of seeing the boat.
Okay, you guys, good morning. It is a strange winter day in North Idaho. It's raining, but I'm pulling up to the shop right now. You guys, I have not seen the boat since it got sandblasted. I only know what Riley's told me about it, and I am so stinking excited right now to see the boat in this next phase of her life. This is like the blank slate that we get to make all our dreams happen on. So I'm pulling up to the shop right now, and I'm grinning. Okay, here we go.
She said she was right around the corner.
I haven't seen the boat yet.
Wow, it is pouring rain out there. What's up with this winter, Seth? All we get is rain now.
There should be like 2 feet of snow on the ground. I was excited to come back from the south to beautiful snow winter wonderland, and this is what I see.
Just rain. Where is she? Oh, there she is.
Riley's opening the roll-up door. Hold on, I gotta park.
Nice shot of a dumpster.
Riley. It's like the same boat, but it looks so different at
Doesn't
the
it?
same time. Oh my
Do you think it looks
gosh.
better or worse?
Oh, I think it looks way better.
Okay, I couldn't really decide.
No. Look at the cabin.
So now the cabin looks better now that Seth's been working on it for about 2 hours.
You guys are filthy. This looks, that's wild.
It's not as rough as I thought it was gonna be.
No,
it's
and
actually, I mean, it's rough, but it's not.
They got everything off.
Yeah.
Like
Every
everywhere.
little nook,
Yeah.
every little cranny. It's crazy. You can even see like the grinder marks from
when they built it.
when they built it.
We have a lot of work though.
Yeah, and it is so dirty. Like it looks clean, but it is far from clean. There's still so much cleanup to do that I'm having a hard time getting to construction.
Yeah.
But I also know that I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and we're gonna be ready for construction probably by the end of tomorrow.
Yeah. That's so exciting. And then we're gonna cut the roof off, and we're gonna make it wider.
Yeah, are you on board with that?
I don't know. I haven't decided.
I already told Seth all the plans.
I've been looking for this. You stole this from me.
Oh, is that yours?
Yeah, it's my t-shirt bin.
Oh.
Do you need it?
No, it's okay.
Okay.
We have that one.
Okay, are you sure?
Yeah. I am so bummed I didn't get that dryer before we took this to the sandblaster. I actually thought it was dry in there.
If I can fit down there, it's gonna be way easier.
You think so?
Yeah.
Do you think you could fit? Let's get that other hatch out so you don't have to go as far.
Okay.
It's gonna be really loud. Ready?
Ready?
Is that moving at all? Oh, gee, look, it's cracked.
Cracked?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We need to get this hatch out because Seth needs to go down inside the boat.
You're gonna send Seth in the boat?
A pile of sand got built up in front of one of the drain holes and it is now completely clogged with water and it's like a piece of concrete.
How did the water get?
Apparently the boat wasn't dry when I took it to the sandblaster. Earmuffs and a bigger hammer.
I think that's the open position. There we go. You're telling me that you're volunteering to crawl down there?
Oh, it's crawl.
It's crawl. It gets tiny. Yeah, it's really small.
Oh. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know what the best way is. If you can scoop it from here or if it's better to try to crawl back there. Oh yeah, remember I was telling you they sucked the water for the toilet out of the bottom of the boat? Mm-hmm. That's what this would have been. So this thing right here is the pickup, and then they actually run it through a filter, which I'm surprised about. And then to the toilet. Pretty crazy. And then out the side. Is this a manual bilge pump? Check this thing out. It's like an emergency backup manual bilge pump.
Oh, dude.
That thing is cool. It sounds like it still works, too.
Yeah.
That's a lot of sand.
Hey, we talked about building a sandcastle. Here's your sand for it. Just, start shaping it. There's your first turret.
Alley-oop the sand to me. I'm glad we got the boat back in the shop before it started raining.
Oh, yeah.
Because could you imagine if the whole thing was like this?
It'd be terrible.
The last step in all of this is going to be to power wash the whole thing inside and out. Luckily with aluminum doesn't, it oxidizes it, but it doesn't rust.
Yeah, it's flowing now.
Sweet. Let's see if it's flowing out the back now. All right, we're draining now. We've gotten as much water out as we're going to get out without pumping it, right?
Right.
Yeah, the drain is not all the way in the very bottom of the hole, so we're left with like a little bit of water back there that we either need to put a fan down there to try to dry it, but I don't really think that'll work, so we can't get enough circulation. Do you want to try just vacuuming it out with the shop vac?
Yeah.
Shout out to Seth. It's 3 o'clock. He's been here since 8:30 this morning, and I don't think he's stopped running that vacuum for more than like 8 minutes to scarf a granola bar for lunch. All right. Seth works back there. I'm just gonna check and see what the front section looks like. Okay, good news is that the front section is completely dry and not full of sand. Nice, that's good. And then I've also noticed spots like this where I think as I move around in here, we're shaking the sand loose that's stuck in all of these channels in the ceiling and in the walls. There's gonna be sand coming out of this thing for a long time. Day 2 of cleanup. Seth's back again, and I hope by the end of the day we can call this boat clean. A few 100 pounds of sand have come out of this boat. The next step, we're gonna try to blow air out in through everything because all of these little channels, like up in the ceiling has all these channels, the walls, all these little channels are blind, they're closed, and there's sand inside of them. So now we're gonna use the air to try to blow all of the sand out, because if we don't get this sand out, it's gonna be coming out for years. And the easiest time to get it out is gonna be right now before it starts absorbing all the humidity in the air. I'm gonna close up as much stuff as I can before it gets absolutely filthy. What else can we close? I think that's about it. Let's get our trusty box fan sucking air. And I think the biggest question is, I don't know if we're gonna need to drill access holes in all of this to try to get more sand out, or if it's just gonna kind of come out. But I'll start right here. You see it coming out? Look at this, right here. Thank you, Seth.
Yeah.
So the irony in the amount of dust that we're making today is that I also surprised Courtney with a mobile detailing of the truck. So we've got Precision Mobile Detailing here today, detailing the truck while we're making a whole bunch of dust in the shop. Shout out to Precision Mobile Detailing for doing an awesome job today. Thank you for coming out here. Sorry about all the dust. You're also probably thinking, Riley, that's a really strange gift to give your wife, that you're having your own truck cleaned. Courtney and I don't really have our own cars. We just have 2 cars, this truck and then our Lexus GX470. And we just, like, this is the primary one that we try to put all our miles on. And then if we need a second car, then we drive the Lexus. Like, so they're not really his and her cars. They're just like car number 1 and car number 2. Does that make sense? We're pretty much together every day, so usually we're just driving in the car together. This fan's not even blowing air anymore. It's so... I have new filters. Oh yeah, there we go. Just gotta trust the process at this point, I think, but I'm starting to wonder if it's ever gonna be clean.
Just tow it down the highway for a while.
Oh, that's a good idea. Is that the right tool for that job?
Yeah, it's good. It's nice, it's light, powerful.
We've been blowing, oh, Seth, I say we, Seth has been blowing dust with an air blower, with a leaf blower. We've been sweeping, we've been vacuuming. I think we can officially say that we've gotten as much of the dust off as we're going to get off. This might look clean. Bruh. Is this gonna work? No. It might look clean, but it's not clean. We're gonna try to wash this thing to get all the dirt off because I want this boat to be clean before we start fabricating on it. All right, so just like before, we're gonna pull it out a little ways so that we can make sure all the water goes down the floor drain. The entire floor of the shop isn't sloped. It's sort of just this front apron area. So I just wanna make sure we have it pulled out far enough. We're gonna raise it up as much as possible so that the water will drain out the hole and out the back. But I think we're gonna use the jacks to do that. Last time I tried to use the forklift, it really didn't like it. The key to using a jack stand is to always make sure you get your fingers in the most precarious spots. The more Band-Aids you leave with at the end of the day, the better your day was. That makes it like more pointed. Goes with just spray. And then like kind of a more of a fan.
Okay.
The plan here is that we're just gonna try to wash this boat again. It's like we're just doing process after process, try to get this boat cleaner and cleaner and cleaner. Now, we can do this because this boat is aluminum, and aluminum doesn't rust. It does oxidize, so it forms an oxidation layer on the surface, but it doesn't rust like steel does. If this were a steel boat, what we're doing right now would be a complete disaster. Are you ready?
I think I am now.
Ready for battle.
Let's see how
That's ridiculous. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen, Seth. And I've seen some ridiculous stuff.
feels like I got like cowboy chaps on there now.
That's a new fashion. The kids are gonna watch this video and they're gonna all start doing that.
All right, so I got this tote set up here underneath the drain of the boat. I think is the water and the sand will both drain into this tote. The sand will all settle to the bottom. The water will overflow and go out the floor drain. And that'll keep us from getting a whole bunch of sand going down the drain. I think it's gonna work.
Do you need my hoodie? Huh? You're getting ready for battle.
Yeah.
I like,
It says it's battle with the sand.
I like the headlamp. All right, I think the final step of washing is the one that we've both been avoiding, which is, Now we're gonna try to wash the final wash of the inside of the hole. Oh, dude, it's definitely cleaner in here. You can just feel that it feels clean now. The question now is it going to drain? Yeah, it's draining. Slowly, but it'll drain. And then is it draining out the back of the boat? Yes. Yes, but it seems like you're putting more water in than what's coming out. I don't know. There's a lot of water coming out now, though. I'm gonna give a lot of the credit to this video to a lot of people that worked really, really hard on this boat that weren't me. It's been a very productive video. What do you think, Courtney?
I think that Seth is an absolute legend because otherwise I would have been doing that.
Did you notice something funny in this video?
I didn't have to do any work, but
Neither did I.
we're getting old. I think I'm really excited to cut it apart now.
Yeah, me too.
Like,
I think we're calling this as clean as it's gonna get. So all that's left to do today is pull it back in the shop and dry it all out and
start cutting.
Start cutting. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Hi
gotta watch this one.
What do you got? Is that your Duramax over there?
Uh-huh.
You want to hook up bumpers or what?
Yeah,
Yeah, right now?
No.